This is Sports Chat with Nat.
Well. We are here. This is a special. Well, not really, because it's our weekly live, and we are here. And I'm gonna have to take this microphone off because I don't think. All right, I'm back. Here we go. All right, this is our weekly live. It's a little late, but we were waiting for the game to be over. Master T is on the way. And so as usual, I will do WNBA news prior to Master T arriving. Well, if you was watching me the other night, I said Atlanta was in trouble. I said they made a mistake not taking care of Indiana Tuesday night. They played lazy ball Tuesday night, and they thought they was going to come back to Atlanta and run the depleted Indiana Fever out the gym, and they did not. They lost. The number 3 seed lost to the number 6 seed. They did not get the 50-50 balls. They were lousy at the free throw line. I knew they should have won Tuesday because I knew they weren't going to win tonight. I was disappointed. I mean, the Indiana Fever was totally depleted. They had to go out and find players from every which way to try to make up a team. So they had the heart. Kelsey Mitchell said they had all that they needed. And they didn't care who they put on the floor. They was giving their all and all and all. Atlanta had the worst inbounds play I've seen. I said it during the NBA playoffs. How are you coaching professionally and you cannot get the ball inbounds? And then you expect the opponent to let you get the ball inbound. You must impose your will to get that basketball. They standing there waiting for the ball like, come here. No. And the defender jumped right in front of the ball. They ain't got nobody. Taylor Head, they ain't got, they don't. Kelsey Mitchell was healthy. Aaliyah Boston, Hall, but Sophia hurt. Caitlin hurt. Almost all their starters, except for the ones I just named, were hurt. They had to go out and find players from every which way. So listen, they played with a lot of heart. And they did it without Caitlin Clark. So I want to hear what the excuse is now. They did it without Caitlin. She only played 13 games or whatever it was. She been on the bench over there talking trash, cussing. I saw one of the cameramen, Carter. I heard what she said, but I'm not going to repeat it. They done cut me off like they did Jimmy. So I ain't going to say nothing about that. But anyway, and right now the Aces are leading the Seattle Storm 65-61. The Lynx did what they needed to do. They won 2 games straight and got on in there. Now, again, Atlanta ain't got nobody to blame but they self. I was very disappointed in how they played Tuesday night. And tonight, if they keep letting people get tackled and punched and fouled, then I'm not going. Well, maybe that's what she's doing. I believe it's more than just an injury. I agree with you, Taylor Head. I do believe she's legit the injury. I think it is a political or some type of statement that Caitlin is trying to make. I do agree. I don't believe she that broke down. I just don't. Not the way she hopping and jumping on the sideline and running out there on the court and all that. Something else is up with that. Actually, you haven't seen Dallas women's coach. Might be the worst coach I've ever seen. No. Maybe. I won't doubt that. I will not doubt that. But no, I think Chicago Sky got the worst coach, if I be honest with it. It's neck and neck between Chicago Sky and Dallas Wings because but I do not believe Caitlin's injury is legit. Now, she may have got hurt once, but yes, she proven a point that they don't need her. That's the point being proven. They don't need her. So anyway, the final score was 87-85. Atlanta was horrible on the free throw line. They were horrible from the 3-point line. They shot 52% from the field the first half. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people complaining about the officials. The Atlanta Dream only shot 45% from the free throw line. And so they only lost by 2. They shot 50%. They ended up 50% from the field, 26% from 3. They had 3 steals, 4 blocks, but they had 14 turnovers. I'm just disappointed, to be honest. Now, the Phoenix Mercury, they play tomorrow. They play the Liberty, and I believe they will beat the Liberty because I don't believe that Breanna Stewart is going to be able to play, and I believe that's going to be a problem for them. And that's it. We're down to the final 4. We're going to be down to the final 4. Hold on a minute. Let me see if they got another. Okay, so tomorrow, like I said, the Liberty play the Mercury. And then after that, we got the final 4. We got the semifinals, and it starts on Sunday at 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. So we don't know who's playing who. We don't know yet. But it does start on Sunday. Now, let me go to, before Master T gets here. Well, Vegas is good, I think, Taterhead, but I think they're getting older. Asia Wilson is a beast, but Chelsea Gray looked like my grandmama. She does a few good things, but her age, I think she is really slowing down, but she's a good presence to have. I think she should transition maybe into coaching, but Jackie is good, but they need 1 or 2 more bodies. But after that 50-point blowout, they became very aggressive. They played tough, and they only lost 1 game. So they had a 17-game win streak. They lost the 1 game the other night. So that's pretty good. So I've always been a Aces fan because I do like Becky. I do think it's a little lopsided. I like the fact that she's getting her money, but I don't like the fact that nobody else is getting their money. As far as coaches, I mean. So now I want to talk about, before Master T get here, though, when they say the Olympics, but it's track and field, the World Championships. Listen, if you have not been watching, let me tell you, Sydney McLaughlin Lavroni, that young woman. We thought Allison Felix was the best. This girl, she's the first American to run a 400-meter race under 48 seconds. She ran 47, what was it, 47.6 today? But 47.7. But first woman in nearly 40 years to crack 48 seconds. But the first American to do it. Let me see what else. Now, she is just phenomenal. I mean, she said, you don't run something like that without amazing women pushing you. She really didn't look like she was getting pushed, but I guess she was. There was a big distance in between her and the rest of them. But she did a great job. She looks amazing. Her husband was there. So they say the record now is on shaky footing. But she has broken 6 records. She broke her own record 6 times. The woman is phenomenal. Now, Noah Lyles, bless his heart, he clocked 19.9 in the semis, 200-meter semifinals. Now, Melissa Jefferson, that girl got married and ain't lost a race since. So, but anyway, she's into the finals of the 200. But I want to sway for just a moment before Master T get here. Fred Curley. And for those of you that don't follow track and field, Fred Curley is the big muscular looking guy that been running the 100 for a minute. And I was suspect. He looked like a football player. And I was suspect a couple of years ago because most sprinters are not that big. So I was giving him the benefit of the doubt that he was just big boned. But he has been suspended for performance enhancing drugs. But he has now signed. He's the first American man and the first track athlete to commit to the no testing enhanced games. So in other words, you can shoot yourself full of steroids and go over there and run. Okay, bye. The enhanced games, a startup Olympic style sports event promising no drug testing, is what it is. This now gives him, he says, this now gives me the opportunity to dedicate all my energies to pushing my limits and becoming the fastest human to ever live. Well, you ain't human if you full of steroids. I'm just saying, if you full of drugs, that is not normal. But I guess everybody over there gonna be on drugs, so it ain't gonna matter. Just as who take the most. Curley is 30 years old, which is, in my opinion, a little old to be sprinting. But anyway, he's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist in the 100-meter, winning the silver in Tokyo in 21, a bronze in Paris last year. He is also a 6-time medalist at Track and Field World Championships, including a gold in the 100 in 2022. That would be a great, for Barry Bonds and a few other folk. But I'm not real high on that because steroids affect your heart and all that. But listen, if that's what they want to do, go on over there. Let me see. He was provisionally suspended for not showing up for his drug test. Well, we know why. His lawyer said in August when that he would look to contest the whereabouts failures. He just gone on to the enhanced games. They portray themselves as pushing the limits of human ability while using science to monitor athletes' intake without punishing them for taking drugs that are banned under the World Anti-Doping Code. So like I said, you can take as many drugs as you want and go over there and run. Let's see, the games have signed a handful of athletes to compete in Las Vegas in May with competitions in track, swimming, and weightlifting, offering $500,000 per event, including $250,000 awarded to first place. There's also a $1 million bonus for breaking world records in the 100-meter dash on the track and the 50-meter freestyle in swimming. Now, Curly is the most high-profile signing for the startup league. Okay. I'm just not impressed. I mean, but it's clear. They said they're going to push human ability using science. Okay, whatever. Okay, let me see what else I want to tell you. Let me go here. But well, right now it is 1 minute and 2 seconds left in this game. Let me see if I can't find it right quick. It's 1 minute, 2 seconds left. It's 72-71. The Aces are leading the Seattle Storm. And the winner of this game advances to the semifinals. That's just as clear as it can be. Win or go home. That's all there is to it. So we're going to see what's going to happen. I'm pulling it up on the TV. Let me see if I can get to some stats for you right quick. Still waiting on Master T to join us, but I'm going to continue on. Let me give you some team stats right quick. The Aces are shooting 45%, and the Storm is shooting 40%. Let's see, free throws, 88%. Master T is here. Wait a minute. Let me see what else. Oh. Okay. All right. So now we got 18 seconds left, and the Aces are in jeopardy of not making it to the semifinals because the score is 73-72 with 18 seconds left. Listen, these teams are taking these underdog teams a little light, and they have made some mistakes. And Atlanta, they messed up bad, and I knew they was gonna lose.
They lost.
Yes, by 2 points because they played lazy. They couldn't even inbound the ball.
Oh, so that means they out.
They are out, and I knew they was gonna be out because Tuesday they played lazy. And I said it Tuesday when I was trying to log on. I said they think they're gonna go back to Atlanta and win. And I said that was a mistake. I said it Tuesday. Go back and check the video. I said it. It was late. It was just I didn't like it. I said they should have clicked, but they got beat so bad Tuesday because they played lazy and slow. And then they get back here, and you can't wait. You standing there waiting for the ball, like, come on. And then the defender jumped right in front of the ball. Come on now. Mm-hmm. But anyway, it's 18 seconds.
Hot.
That's okay. That's okay.
I feel like I'm having a hot flash and I'm not, but
oh, wow. You're too young.
Not a hot flash. I just
You're too young for a hot flash.
I'm not having a hot flash. I'm just hot right now.
Okay. So, but anyway, like I said, it's 18 seconds left in this game, and we're going to talk this out while Master T is cooling down. Please go get you some ice water, girl.
I feel like, hold up, I think we have some water on the side. Y'all talk.
Go get your water. Okay, we got 18 seconds left in this game. Let me give you some box scores right quick because we waiting.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see.
I got a Charlie horse.
Let's see. Aguma Kai got 16. Skylar Diggins got 13. She got 6 assists. Wheeler has 16. Jackie Young went inside. And I just gave y'all a thing. And I said Chelsea Gray was a little old. But I said Jackie Young was good. And I said Asia is good. Okay, so we down to 12 seconds. She holding her nose. Did she get hit in the nose? I missed that. Chelsea Gray over there. Chelsea Gray got punched in the mouth about 2 times in the first quarter. Every time I looked, they had a towel up to her mouth. catching the blood from her mouth. But let's see. Smith got 2. Asia Wilson got 38. Oh my gosh. 14 or 26. Chelsea Gray got 12, 2 or 3 from 3. Jackie Young got 14. Oh my gosh. They are killing. Jewel Lord has 4. They are shooting 25% from 3 and 45.9% from the floor. The Seattle Storm is shooting 40.6% from the floor and 38.9% from 3. We are down to 12.4 seconds. The winner of this game goes to the semifinals. They will be in the Final 4. One of them will, whichever one of these win, will meet the Minnesota Lynx. And so we got to see who win from the Liberty. But anyway, here we go. We almost done, y'all. We almost done. Master T, you cooling off over there, sugar?
Mm-hmm.
How is that 9 or 5 for hitting something? I know. Yes, I saw holding the nose. I missed the play, but they letting a lot of things go. I'm seeing some stuff they calling, some stuff they not. I wish they would make up their mind which way they going. Okay, we doing the inbounds. All right. Seattle got the ball inbounds. Okay, a little defense there. No basket. Uh-oh, offensive rebound. Uh-oh. The Aces did it. Oh, my God. By 1 point, the Aces did it. Now Chelsea Gray got all this energy. Old lady said, bless her heart. She about old as me, but anyway. All right, so that's that. So the Aces have won 74-73. What I like about it is these were close games. There were no blowouts tonight.
Oh, nope.
Yeah. You know what, Tater? It looked like it went out at the same time, but you said it went out before? Let me look again. Here you go. All right, shot up. Offensive rebound. No, Tater. It was 0-0. I just watched the replay. I hate to have to disagree with you, Tater Head. I'm sorry. It was not. It was after the clock went 0-0. Then it went dark. Okay. All right, so. They asked her what she want to say about the win. She said, I can't say it on national TV. She said, I can only imagine what she wanted to say. All right, so the Aces will be playing the Lynx, and now we need to find out who is playing the Indiana Fever. I got a feeling it's going to be it's not going to be the Liberty, I can tell you that. I just don't believe it's going to be the Liberty. I don't. Because the Liberty are without Breanna Stewart, and they struggling on the struggle bus without her. It's going to be the Phoenix Mercury. I'm sorry. It's just going to be the Phoenix Mercury, I believe. Although both teams have the same record, I do agree with the 2.5 point favorite for the Phoenix Mercury. I do agree. Imagine, though, if they didn't have a lot of injuries on most teams, the seedings would be a lot. Yeah. I was anticipating the Indiana Fever being higher than they were, but Caitlin wasn't playing. And as much as I don't want to admit it, they were winning some games. But although once she got out the way, the coach was able to adjust without her. And I think that made a big advantage to how well the team played as a team. With Caitlin on the floor, they so busy trying to make sure Caitlin get her touches and yada, yada. She would turn the ball over so much. All right. So, wait a minute. What did I just see? Wait a minute. Oh, they didn't change it. They flashed something on the screen that I missed, but they haven't updated it on ESPN yet. But anyway, all right. So that's all I want to say about WNBA. I've said what I want to say about track and field. That's all I'm going to say about track and field at this point right now. So, Master T, Master T wanted to talk about the NFL and the injuries.
Sorry, I'm listening to Tua. I had to put myself on mute because I was listening to Tua talk on this press thing right quick. So give me like 2 seconds.
Okay. All right. So wait a minute. Let me look at one more thing. World Championships. World Championships 2025. All right, let's see. I don't want to hear that. I want to see what I want to read. She listening to Tua. Oh, for the first time in I don't know how many years, Grant Holloway did not make the finals in the 100-meter hurdles. Bless his heart. He did not. Bless his heart. He was 1951 is what Noah Lyles ran. The men, I cannot pronounce his name. He ran 43:53. He said, "What does Deb say? What does Tua have to say about the loss?" We have a question on the floor. What did Tua say about the loss, Master T?
Tua about? I was just finishing up and listening to what they had to say. Tua was basically like, he thought that he was in rhythm. That's what he said. He did. He said he thought he was in rhythm. And of course, they got to do better. But I have to admit, I have to say the Lord answered my prayer because he did not get hurt.
He did not get hurt. Yes.
He actually played very well to it, like better than I expected. The game was a little bit close, was better than I expected. To the point that where I'm like, dang, maybe we should have made this a game all week because I thought Buffalo was going to blow them off the sides. How they doing, Buffalo Wings? They did not. It was very like neck to neck and stuff. So it was very interesting with that part. But yes, now prior to the game starting, all throughout the thing, they actually had, I don't know if it was in Miami or wherever, but they had a sign that somebody had flew over the stadium that said "Fire Greer and Fire McDaniel."
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Sam. But you know how that was because, you know, this is the first time since 2019 that the Dolphins have started 0-3. It's also, they said only 6 teams have usually started a 0-3 season and actually made playoffs. Also on that note with it is that, you know, I mean, Miami, they started off with their, I don't know what to say. Like, I felt like we were on Miami's train for a minute. Like, we started, we thought they were, and then all of a sudden they just crashed. And I don't know what their momentum is. I feel like it was with Tua, and then it just thing. Now, I do feel like they have hope for them, and they will. I don't know. Is it a coaching thing? I'm with you. Like, every time I see Mike McDaniel now from when he first started to now, he looks like he's old and definitely like drank a whole bunch more, like you said. Like, probably after every game, he'd probably be like, "Oh, I'm about to go take a shot." Because
he looking rough.
Yeah, because Tua did not get like, "Oh, I'm gonna praise myself, so I'm gonna drink," because he didn't get hurt. And then when he does get hurt, he probably drinks like twice as much. But I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out. They have the playmakers to make, like, to do very well and to get far. Like, David Achan, like, pretty much was killing it. You know, Jaden Wallow got a touchdown. You know, even Tyreek Hill, they even do it. Although they did talk about him in his
He need to be gone. Because if you got that much domestic violence stuff against you, you should. If Rice gonna be out the league for kicking and beating a woman,
that was also on tape.
Well, they got something on him too. I bet you. And whether it's on tape or not, you got that many, and you pled guilty. What?
That's interesting that you bring that up because Rashee Rice was a very, very, like, he was Baltimore's like number one running back, to the point that pretty much now kind of negated everything that he's done that we don't even like. I mean, he was literally like #1 scorer, all that other stuff. I can't even think of the stats off the top of my head with him because of everything that's happened. Like they literally wiped him off. Like nobody talks about him. Nobody thinks about him. Nothing.
I agree, Deb. I'm not a Tyreek fan either. I am not. I listen. I guess if they put everybody out that had domestic violence, we wouldn't have nobody in the league, I guess. I don't know. But I tell you what, they need to start setting some type of better standard.
That might be right, though.
I ain't bite my tongue. I ain't stutter.
That is 100% true. What is it?
Okay, wait a minute. Matt Azay, and he took the deal, and then they came back and said he didn't do nothing. Yep. Wasn't he with the Bills or somebody?
I don't remember him. When was that?
Yeah, that was not too long ago. Oh man. But yeah, I do remember that.
Let's see. I don't remember him.
Yeah, that went away quick. Yeah, that went away real quick. How you spell that? ARAIZA?
To the point that if you put it in there, it doesn't even like.
Yeah, he was. Wait a minute. It said he is a punter for the Kansas City Chiefs. They need to have an easier way to find out if they get accused. And if it was fake, then the person accused, you should go to. Well, there are certain what they call it. What's the legal term?
What?
But
I was trying to.
But I agree that if you say somebody did it and they prove you didn't, yes. Just like if you pull alarm for 911 and it ain't real, they charge you. That's a charge. That's a crime. That's a crime.
They don't call. Yeah, they need to actually enforce it more, but Buffalo's were back 22 a wake up game right playing 17-year-old.
So, but I want to daylight saving time clock to fall back November 2nd. What? You trying to get us off the subject, huh? You want us to change the subject. Okay, so it was 2021 accusing him of gang rape. That's what it was. Gang raping a minor at an off-campus party.
So he was 22 and she was 17.
So it became public and prompted the Bills to release him. And she filed a suit, Jane Doe. Subsequently, when she was raped, investigated allegations, but declined to file criminal charges. Prosecutors stated that the evidence did not support a criminal conviction. Didn't say he didn't do it. It says did not support a criminal conviction. A witness and video timestamps indicated he had left the party before the alleged gang rape took place. Okay. So he was at the party, but he ain't do nothing. Okay. All right, moving on. All right. I hope y'all heard my hit record that I made.
I did.
My hit. You was on there snorting. You mean my hit record, the Bills and the Giants and the Chiefs song. That's what Vanessa called it. She called it the Chief and Giants song. It's about 20 seconds, if that long.
Yeah. Sorry.
And the sound effects are beautiful. There's a nice snort at the end. There's a nice snort at the end to put emphasis on the song.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't see it, but I'll look at it. Okay, so back to this Bills Dolphins game.
I was expecting them to blow them out. I did not expect it to be that close. We thought they was going to score 40 points, and they didn't even score 30.
No, they did. It ended up being 31.
31. I'm sorry, 31. They kicked the field goal right at the end. So we were off, but we knew they would win. But the Dolphins did look a lot better than we thought they would.
A lot better.
A lot better. Crazy thing is, she came out a couple of days later and said she made it up on national TV. Well, and there should be some charges or something done to her. It should be some documentation. It should be something acknowledging or holding her accountable for her false accusations. It just should.
They don't need to do that.
Yes, it was, Deb. It was a very good game. I was very surprised.
100%. I was like, oh, okay. So
yeah, I was very surprised.
I be looking at the recap part. I like what they do on TNF. It's hilarious how they go to each city and stuff. So they're trying the buffalo wings in Buffalo, and Tony is hilarious because for him to be such a great player and stuff, he's definitely a whip on everything. He's always cold. Oh, I guess
Tony Gonzalez.
Yeah.
With his fine self. That's a fine specimen of a man.
He always cracks me up on stuff because one of the things where they did a time capsule of where they're gonna open the questions was, and one of the questions they put on there was how many games is Tony gonna be having gloves on, because he don't like being cold at all, which I think is hilarious because he played in Kansas City and it's freezing cold. But yeah.
But they had a pretty good game. They had a total of 360 yards, the Bills, and the Dolphins had 276 yards. They actually ran more plays than the Bills.
Right.
The time of possession did go to the Bills. Let's see, they had 130 yards rushing, the Dolphins, and the Bills had 157. I saw a couple of really good runs from all of them.
All their running backs did a pretty good job.
All of them did, because that 130 yards was spread out really nicely for the Dolphins. And Cook had 108. That was good. That was really good. So, I mean, they had a good game, but there's a lot of injuries out there, y'all. What else you want to say about that game before we move on?
I think we're good with it. I mean, I think we're just more, I don't know. I think we're just about to see, I think the Dolphins, they just kind of showed us that they're a little bit better than what we expected. But also, they also had some injuries too. Like 3 of their quarterbacks were out.
Yeah.
Which was like, wow.
What you say, Taylor? After somehow their kicker that is now on the team did not sign his retirement. Okay. Which team? Which team you talking about? Because I wasn't aware of the kicker retiring, because they neither one of these my team, so I ain't gonna lie. I was not aware of the kicker.
Didn't either.
Chiefs versus Cowboy game on Happy Thanksgiving. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, we ready to move on, Master T, with these injuries that you wanted to talk about?
Heck yeah, because I might have to change up some of my my predictions for this week. Because all of a sudden, right, because we did this Sunday night, we did our predictions, right? But this was before everything started coming out. Like, I already had a feeling that Joe Burrow was going to be out for 3 months. But
we already knew that.
We knew
it. Said that.
Well, yeah, I knew that immediately. Yeah, we knew that immediately when it was like
that, yeah.
Yeah. So Joe Burrow is officially out for 3 months. They said the earliest he can come back is mid-December, which means the entire season, you guys. He's over. If you have him on your fantasy football team, I'm super duper sorry. Like, yeah. Also, would love to have one season where Joe Burrow does not get hurt. So, where he can complete.
Well, the coach said 3 years ago he needed to protect Joe Burrows. He still ain't doing it.
They haven't protected him yet.
They still ain't doing it. So, I don't know. So, I mean, we already said that they were going to lose to the Vikings. Well, you said they was going to win, though, didn't you? You said 27-17.
Yeah, but also what Bengals? But also let's change to the Vikings too, because guess what? JJ McCarthy is out.
Yeah, he gone too.
2 to 4 weeks for a ankle injury. I mean, an high ankle sprain. Also, let's also continue with this where Aaron Jones is also out too for the Vikings. So come on now. We have hold up. And who else is off? Oh, let me change that. I'm sorry. I said that he was out. He is out for 4 weeks, but they put him on IR for a hamstring injury, and he's out for a minimum of 4 weeks. So there goes him. Is there anybody else on the Vikings team that's off? Sorry, I gotta go through all my little things again. Where's my? Dang, he on IR? Sorry, it's just like so many people are just getting hurt. So we have that. So who did I say that was gonna win?
You said Bengals 27, Vikings 17.
I might want to change the score of the game, but I'll still say the Bengals because they still have at least some of their players and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, and JJ McCarthy was not injured when I said what I said. Ryan Tannehill must not be wanting to play football because there's a lot of open. Now, he don't want to play apparently, but they got Carson Wentz, who has got to be 75.
Stop with Carson. Well, they said Carson will be happy with it because he grew up a Vikings fan, so he's about to get his first start with the Vikings.
He ain't played since he ain't played.
What, since they won Super Bowl?
2020. He'd have been on 6 teams, 6 years. Bless him heart. But I got 38-14. I will change my score to 20-14. I still think the Vikings will beat the Bengals, though. I'm probably wrong. Remember when the Bengals coach, he said, was smart and practicing on bad football field would be good, and he injured A.J. Brown. Yeah. Even won their first round series with. I know. Yeah, they won it without Caitlin. We discussed that about an hour ago, Adam. I did about 30 minutes on the Fever and the Aces, but yeah, Caitlin trying to make a statement, sitting down all this long time. She ain't that doggone hurt.
Is she back? Is she still not playing?
She ain't playing. She out. She shut down for the whole rest of the year.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna pause right quick on my NFL and I guess throw my WNBA opinion in, which never really happens. So I guess we should make this a short Vanessa of Master T's WNBA opinion that never happens. So I just wanted to say for a thing with it. So if Caitlin was out, do you think that was like a whole type of like her having a stance to show that the game is bigger than her?
I hope so.
Sitting down, that basically she was saying like we know that she's very capable of playing. Like she's been out for a minute, like a couple of months now, right? How many months are we on? 3?
Since July, June or July.
Yeah, pretty August, September. So almost like 2.5 months in a sense. Which if you have an injury, especially if it's not anything broken, you're pretty much healed by this point in time. So maybe she really is just sitting out to say that, make a statement that says that it's bigger than her. That let's look at all of her other teammates that actually are coming out here and doing stuff, like who are making plays, and that they can win without her.
Taylor Head say Caitlin Clark boyfriend like assistant health person at like some college, and he probably said your health is more important. I still believe her boyfriend is just PR, but anyway.
Also at the same time, I don't know what type of injury she has, and it is true.
It's a growing injury.
It shouldn't.
Then she did something to her knee, I think they said, but it was a growing injury.
NFL players get hurt with their groin multiple times, and they still be out. Like they be out for like a month, and then they come back in. But okay. Anyway, yeah. I mean, I think it's more of a stance that she's trying to say. But hey, I don't really watch NBA like that. But that was my short thought process that possibly, maybe, could be a thing.
Well, it proves my point that she won't all that because they won without her. So it proved my point that she ain't all that because they won without her. So I like that part. I think they played better as a team without her. Because when she's in the game, they so busy trying to make sure she get her this and her touches and her 3-point shots that are bricks and all of that. Because she was one of the worst 3-point shooters in the WNBA. She may have did good in college, but she won't do nothing in the WNBA as far as threes were concerned. So, I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, there were so many so much better than her. I think she saw her teammates get 2 black eyes and she said, I'm done. Well, maybe. But Sophia Cunningham, she toughed it out as long as she could.
Wasn't that the one you said was getting bloody noses during the game?
Well, she was the one that was pulling folks' hair that got fined $400 for pulling hair. She played like she got a little soul in her, if you get my drift. She played like she got a little soul in her. She got a little urban in her, okay? And she played tough. She played till she
That's what you
yeah, she played till she couldn't play no more. Caitlin plays privilege ball. You touch her, she's Tom Brady of WNBA. You touch her, you get fined. You touch her, you get attacked.
Okay, so Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes. Got you.
Yeah, okay. That's Caitlin Clark. You know, she can say what she wants. She can cuss as much as she wants. She can get all that. She can do whatever. She got a whole bunch of technical fouls, but nobody talks about that. They won't talk about how many Angel Reese had, but Caitlin had only maybe one or two less, but they don't talk about that. They won't talk about that. But anyway, so we got Aces and the Lynx and the Fever. Aces, Lynx, and Fever have claimed their spot. Now we need to see if it's going to be which one from the
Mercury.
Mercury and the Liberty. But the Lynx, the Aces, and the Fever have made it. Okay. So that's it for WNBA.
Back to NFL. So
back to NFL.
With the rest of these is interesting enough. Found out that Jalen Johnson, who is the Bears Pro Bowl.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Yes, she did take the head. She got suspended. She got suspended for all her technical fouls. Yes, she did. She got suspended from the WNBA for and I noticed another thing. She led everybody in rebounds, but when I go to check the stats for regular season, her name won't up there. Although when you go to the next page, she was miles ahead of everybody else as far as rebounds per game. So she did get suspended for her technical fouls. Take the head. She did. All right, go ahead, Master T. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. So since a groin injury we're talking about, Bears Pro Bowl cornerback but Jalen Johnson is out indefinitely for a groin injury too, but they need to figure out if he needs surgery. So yes, you can have a groin injury and be out for the rest of the year, but also at the same time, thought that he needs to be Also, they told in advance, they made it seem like with Caitlin, she'll probably bounce back. But anyway, back to the rest of these nice little things. Let's see, Carson. Oh yeah. Hold up. Oh yeah, Justin Fields is out.
Yes, Justin is out. Tyrod Taylor will take his place, so that don't sway me much as far as the Jets is concerned.
No, they play in Tampa, so yeah.
And I'm gonna still leave that there. Yeah, no Justin.
Although I will go back. Then let's go back to Monday night game against the Bucks and Texans, which was way closer than I expected to. And Texans they definitely could have won that game. They threw that away, I feel like. But also Baker and his team came back. But
yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Brock Bowers did play in the Chargers game and Raiders, which was. Wow, that was
Gino looked like the Gino from the Jets when he stunk.
I was gonna say the Gino when he wasn't eating meat.
Gino at the Jets was terrible.
That is true. He was
horrible. He threw 3. That boy looked bad. Oof. He looked real bad. The Chargers look good.
He is questionable. Everybody
The
off.
Chargers look good. They did.
I was very happy. They're my defense, and I was super duper excited. Let's see what else. Oh, Camille Mack is on IR due to an elbow injury.
Yeah.
And finally, Jaden has a knee sprain. And we're still trying to figure out if he's going to play on Sunday. I feel like 1 minute I saw that he might play, the next was and then also Brock Purdy is questionable too for this week. So how in the world we have so many people who got hurt in the week 2? Have no idea. Oh, well, IR. What's his name? Oh, Godet. He's a offensive lineman for the Bucks. Luke Godet. He went on to IR because of a foot injury. So week 2 was a lot of people getting hurt for some reason.
Well, since we're talking people hurt, the Steelers got a guard, Scarpley. He's out with a knee injury. His expected return is not until February. Out for the season. Loudermilk, IR with an ankle, defensive tackle. He's great. He's out. Highsmith is out with an ankle. Joey Porter is questionable with a hamstring, and Derek Harmon is questionable with a knee MCL. Patriots, Landry is questionable with a foot. Gonzalez, questionable with a hamstring. Jay Wilson, questionable with a thigh. Jay Westover, questionable hamstring.
No, Taylorhead. They cannot have a new quarterback. That is true. I did forget. I forgot. Sorry. I did see right before the game started. They did say that Jaden was out and Marcus Mariota was going to start. So, yeah, I know. That's how I feel.
Jesus, poor Commanders.
Who they playing again?
I'm looking right now.
Because I need to change my.
They playing the Raiders.
Oh, sugar.
I picked the Raiders. You picked the Commanders.
I'm gonna switch mine now. See, that's why I said this is why I need updates and stuff. I'm gonna switch mine. If Jaden was starting and Marcus took over, I probably would still believe in the Commanders. But I'm gonna switch mine, and we're gonna say it's gonna be 21-17.
The reverse for the Raiders now.
Oh, is that what I have for my last score?
You have 21-17 for the Commanders over the Raiders. So are you switching it?
I sure am. I didn't even know I had that last week.
Yeah, I put 21-20 Raiders in the first place.
Why
Ryan Tannehill? I don't know if I call him. I don't know if I call Ryan Tannehill. I'm sorry. I don't know if I call him Taterhead. I'm not sure. I just wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. I tell you what, one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time is Kurt Warner. And Kurt Warner said he is concerned for my Steelers. And if Kurt Warner says it, I'm with Kurt. Whatever Kurt say, I'm with Kurt. I will say this on a serious note. I think the defensive coordinator is the problem. He's one of the biggest problems. Because if you don't get better the second week after you allow 400 yards and you still allow 400 yards the second week, that's some coaching. That's got a lot to do with coaching. I understand the players may not have executed, but it shouldn't have been that close to the number of yards that you gave up in the first game. Not with the most expensive defense in the league. That doesn't make sense to me. That I got a problem with that. And they said that they run the ball to the opposite side of TJ Watt. Didn't y'all know they were going to do that? What y'all think they just gonna run at TJ like? That's why I say it's a coaching problem. You know the people gonna avoid TJ Watt, so why are you not ready for them to avoid TJ Watt? I mean, I know I'm just a girl
in the world,
but that doesn't make sense to me. You watching tape just like they watching tape. So if you was the opponent against TJ Watt, what would you do? So you've got to think like them and make your adjustments with TJ to accommodate what you know they're going to do, because you know they're going to either double team him or go to the opposite side. So why the ham sandwich y'all ain't ready for that? What is the problem?
I think we'll be okay. We are better than the Chiefs. Who's your team, Terry? I forgot. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. I made up the song about the Chiefs. Who they play? Oh, the Giants? You a Giant fan?
No, I think he just said, I don't know. I'm going to say, you know how your team is, because no one said Arizona would be 2-0. That is true.
Well, we picked Arizona to win both weeks. So I can't say we didn't think they would win, because I picked them both games. So
I did too.
Yeah. I knew that they finished strong last year. So I'm not surprised that they 2-0 Tater Head. Really, I'm not. Because let's see, who did they play last week?
They played the Panthers.
And what did we say? Hold on.
It was the Panthers, and it was that 27-25 game. It was super close.
Yeah. 27-22. But we both picked them to win. And then week one, I got it right here. Week one. We picked them to win week one. So no, take the head. I'm sorry, boo-boo.
I'm not surprised that they're 2-0 from who they've been playing, though. But at the same time, we'll go to them 2-0 teams in a second, because it is 8. But then let's see, when you have these 0-2 teams right now, of who do we think is going to actually have the most potential of actually getting out of this run? Because you got the Panthers, the Bears, the Browns, the Texans, the Chiefs, the Dolphins, the Saints, or the Aints, the Giants, the Jets, and the Titans.
The Chiefs are the only ones that I think will, do a little better, but
you don't think the Texans will? You still don't believe?
I didn't like CJ's body language going into the stadium the other day. I'm a social worker. I watch your body language. And the way you walk in, you got to walk in with some umph in you. You got to have your chest poked out like you all got your game face on. He's strolling in like this. I knew strolling in it was going to be. Your game face got to look like you ready to play. You can't just look like, well, I'm here. You know the camera's on you. You should already be in game mode. You should be walking in and wait a minute, back up. Did I see Travis Kelce walk in with some shorts on?
He did. He had on a blazer and some Bermuda shorts at that. Not just
he didn't look good in that. That's not your style. You're too big for that style. That didn't look good.
It was hot.
I guess he was copying LeBron. LeBron didn't look good in it either. I just didn't like that. I don't like that look.
Also, I forgot. Before I go back to this one, but speaking of funny moments that happened last week during the game, did you see when Jared Goff was trying to jump into the stands after getting a touchdown?
No, what happened? Did he miss it?
Oh, it was bad. So obviously during the Bears-Lions game, and they're just killing these, racking up the points. They run over. You know how they jump into the stands.
Yeah.
That Amon-Ra St. Brown was the first person who jumped up in there. He over there. Jared, oh my gosh! And they even said it on Sunday Night Football. They was like, "Hey, I think you need to teach him how to jump up. Like, give him some type of height, something, because When I tell you, it took him like 3 different tries, and he still like was lopsided in the stands. It was hilarious. So, if we could find that video, that jump was hilarious because
Russell Wilson had the best moment. He had a pass, so when he tried passing it, it went way behind him.
I think he was talking about how I asked when I said who do we actually believe in for.
Well, I've always liked Russell. I don't know if he's gonna have 2 good games in a row. Yeah, Travis been dropping too many passes. Travis needs to just go on, marry Taylor, go on, have a baby, and get gone. All that extra cussing on the sideline and throwing the helmet and all that foolishness, that ain't necessary. And all that theatrics. Go on, start getting in the movies. He said he wanted to be in the movies. Go on, get in the movies. Take all that theatrics somewhere else. Ain't nobody got time for all that, Travis.
I mean, honestly, out of these teams, I actually believe in the. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I actually believe in the Giants because after that last game that Russell played against the Cowboys, which they should have won, they really should be 1-1, not 0-2. I think that Russell's going to prove you wrong this week.
What you mean?
I think the Chiefs are going to beat though, but I feel like I don't think he's going to have another bad game. I think he's going to have a good game because you said Russell don't have 2 good back-to-back games. I think he's going to.
No. He did for us. He had 4 good ones. He had 4 or 5 good ones.
Straight games?
Yeah.
You said.
No. I didn't mean to say that. He had 4 or 5 good games, but when Arthur Smith stopped him from changing plays at the line of scrimmage was when we lost. That's when we started losing.
Yeah.
So, I love Russell. I love Reverend Russell. I didn't want him to leave.
I know.
I did not want him to leave Pittsburgh. I did not.
She was so.
I did not.
We can run it back to how she was so fighting that whole thing.
I was mad at him getting rid of both of them. They bring in a 41-year-old. I'm mad with that. I'm still not happy about that. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not. Although he threw 4 touchdowns in the first week, he couldn't find the end zone the second one. So no, I ain't impressed. 41 is still 40-41, and it just is. It just is. I mean, I would like to think I move as fast as I moved when I was 40, but I don't. And when I was 40, I didn't move nowhere near as fast as I did when I was 30. So the Giant coach is so bad that the old quarterback went to a new team and is now playing amazing. Yep, he is. He won Coach of the Year that 1 year, but he ain't done nothing since then. So I don't know who was coaching the team.
So then, if we switch over to them, of our nice little 8-2-0 teams, who are we really impressed by? Not really impressed by, but more of who do we believe is going to keep on with the momentum of this?
I think Green Bay will. I think, believe it or not, I think the Colts going to do a little something for me.
I was hoping you was going to say them because I was thinking that. I was like, if she don't say it.
Because their defense is way too good, and defense wins championships. Because if you can't score, you can't win. Mm-hmm. And so he just mentioned the quarterback from the Giants, and that's Daniel. Mm-hmm. So he's looking good over there. I'm suspect on Cincinnati. The Bills, I told you the Bills was going to be on a revenge tour. I told you that because they got cheated out of their chance to go to the Super Bowl. 100%. So I believe they will maintain. They looked a little shaky today, but I believe they will maintain.
Also, it was a division rivalry, so kind of
which is always close.
So
I think Philly will hang on just to prove everybody wrong. Tampa Bay. I went back and looked at Baker's numbers. His numbers didn't look that good. Great. So
Tampa fall off.
If any 2-0 team will fall off in it, might be them.
Good.
San Francisco.
They gonna fall off.
They're gonna fall off. Arizona, if Kyler Murray can stay healthy, because you got Marvin Hurst. I mean, you got what's the boy Harrison Jr.
Hmm.
James Conner is still a solid running back. You still got a good running game. So I'm excited. Oh yeah, Tater Head talking about baseball. We don't do much baseball, Tater Head over here. And last year we did a little more baseball. I didn't do a lot of baseball this year. We really didn't. Please forgive us. We did not. My time was very limited this season, so I did not do a lot of baseball. LA Rams, I think they will hang on. That NFC West, and we said it's going to be a tough division.
You said you think the Rams gonna hold. Okay.
Yeah, because Jared Goff.
I believe the Rams will continue until about mid-season, and then they're gonna drop. Unless they prove me wrong, and finally for a whole season they actually be the same. But normally they start off pretty strong, and then they're about week 4 or 5 they start to fail for some reason, and then come back out of nowhere on week 9, 10 and be like, yeah, we still here. So maybe 11, to the point that they look like there.
The Chargers look good.
Chargers are definitely
the Chargers look good. The Raiders, I'm very devastated that Geno looked as bad as he looked. And maybe that was just one game. I'm gonna have to believe it was just one game.
Can I change my preseason prediction now to that the Chargers are going to win their division?
The division. Who did we say?
We said the Chiefs were going to, but we said the Chargers may ended up.
Yeah, we said we were suspect about them Chargers. The Raiders have running back blocking.
Oh, you're saying that they don't have any like good running backs to block? I mean, they have problems blocking running backs.
Is that what you're saying, Taylor? Bad. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, have bad blocking. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. I thought Denver. I wouldn't have been surprised if Denver would have been undefeated. Because we picked them to win last week.
Yeah, but it was playing Colts, and we was on the.
No, I didn't. I picked the Colts. I did. I picked the Colts. I'm sorry.
Oh, I did too. Wait.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. All right. So Jacksonville. I don't know. I ain't seen enough yet. I need to watch their game. I've watched the Chargers a whole game. They look good. Philly, they don't run you out the stadium, but they look solid. Now, I'm going to tell you who surprised me, and I heard the commentator say that, I've been saying that Detroit, because they lost all their coordinators, I heard the commentator say today on NFL Live that the assistant coordinator that has been there for years has been there. And so he believes that they will not suffer as much as we've thought that they would suffer because of Ben being gone. He doesn't seem to think it's going to be a problem because the assistant that was there
is still there.
So I always say it's too early to call. Yeah, it is too early. And there have been a lot of injuries. And I don't know if the injuries come from the fact that the starters don't play in the preseason. And then they go full speed and then they get hurt with all these hamstrings and ankles and all this foolishness. That's why I know they got to play scrimmages, but I don't know. You come out week 1 and 2 and half of your starters is down with little simple tit-tat injuries. Is that training? Is that conditioning? Is that a conditioning problem? Now a torn Achilles, that's one thing. That's not a conditioning thing. But hamstrings, groins, I just believe that's
knee sprains.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel it. I get what you're saying, because sprains are something that you can just condition with and stuff versus like something broken. Like Joe hurting it, although I still think it's interesting how he got toe turf. But yeah, that part.
Well,
But
what is that? What, your toe gets stuck in the turf and is it broke? Is it what? What? I mean, I got bad feet. So I know what it feels like to have a bad toe. Ain't nothing you can do with a bad toe, especially the big one.
yeah, you can't walk. That's your balance.
You can't walk.
That's your balance.
Let alone run.
That's your balance toe.
So
that's literally what he got. He got a sprain in the ligament of his big toe.
So I mean, nothing he can do. I got a cramp in my toe yesterday. I thought I would die, and it lasted for so long, and it was just a cramp. So now the Cowboys are 1-1.
Yep, Austin Eckler is out. Yep, yeah, we said that last week. Yeah,
they look pretty good. Dak looked pretty good. I don't know if they're gonna be able to reel Pickens in.
But they have whatchamacallit though for that. They have CD Lamb.
But see, they're trying to use Pickens to offset CD. But Pickens is just so obvious when he not getting the ball because he doesn't put any effort into the play. So you can watch his stance to see when he's not going to be getting the ball. So you know not to fool with him because he's in a stance that look like, okay, I'm just out here as a decoy. But when he's going to be the receiver, he changes his stance. You can't keep playing like that. Every time you line up, you got to look like you're getting the ball. But that's a coaching thing. That's why they better be glad I ain't the coach.
Well, that's also because you would have threw him off anyway because you're not a fan of him. You haven't been a fan of Pickens in a minute.
I'm a team player. And once I see that you don't block for your teammate, but you want them to block for you, I got a problem with you. I don't care who you are. I got a problem with you. It's 11-11. It ain't 10-10. I mean 10-11 when you don't feel like it because you ain't getting the ball. You couldn't be on my team. I'm sorry. New England, I don't see them doing a whole lot. Miami, I can't believe they 0-3.
They can't either.
They cannot.
They cannot either. At this point in time, they about to start coming for Mike McDaniel's head. Well, they need
to.
Well,
they need to. They need to because Tua had no business. Tua had no business in that game 2 years ago when he was stumbling after they hit him and he stumbled. He had no business on the field. So Mike McDonald ain't been right since that moment because he knew he should have set him down. He ain't been right since that moment. Yeah, they got the injury bug. Well, Chicago got the no coach bug. That I don't know what kind of bug they got in Chicago. Something in the air over there.
Something in the air. They seem to do very well during preseason and then let us down. Apparently, that has to be my biggest.
So apparently, that's the second and third string is the stars because they look good. The starters won't play, so apparently the second and third string is where your strength
remember the starters did play. They played like in the first quarter, second. They played.
Caleb did play.
Caleb played when they played against whatchamacallit. Who did they play? He played twice. I know. He definitely played against when they played against Kansas City. They played.
Yeah. What, preseason?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
They played during preseason. That's why I was like, oh, Chicago looking good.
Yeah, well, any other scores you want to change?
Well, let me go back and
make sure. Are you going to lead the Bengals 27-17 over the Vikings?
I might need to change that score. I will keep with the Bengals winning, but I will change my score to 24-21.
Okay.
I will also.
We got the Cardinals and 49ers as a game of the week. We got Broncos Chargers game of the week.
Did I say that? I said Arizona's going to win that one, right?
Yeah, we got Arizona winning. You got them by 2 points. I got them by 1. We got Falcons Panthers as a game of the week. And we got the Rams Eagles as the game of the week. And the Lions and the Ravens, of course, as the game of the week.
Can I change my Tampa Jets score? What did I have for that one?
Tampa Jets, you got.
I know I have Tampa winning, but what did I say the score was going to be?
33-20.
Oh, I'll keep that. That was before I knew Justin had a concussion. I'll keep that.
I put 24-14. I'm good with that.
I think I'm good with everything. I know I chose my Falcons. I think I did Packers over Cleveland. I was confused with that one.
Which one?
With the Steelers Patriots.
Yeah.
And
Chiefs Giants. You still good with that?
I will still keep the Chiefs over the Giants, even though even though my heart wants the Giants to win.
Okay. Are you still with the Ravens over the Lions?
Oh, 100% on that one, because I just read an article about that they were talking about Lamar is amazing on Monday Night Football, and it was like he has some type of magic, and he'd be like, I don't even know what you talk about.
Lamar is on a mission. They say his focus in training camp was second to none. And when he missed a pass, he jumped down and did his own 10 push-ups. He punished himself. I believe they will be all right. I think the Packers will look good. I'm not changing nothing there.
Not changing that one.
No. I will say this. As much as I love my Steelers, I'm concerned.
She's concerned with her Steelers.
And as serious as I can be, I'm concerned because the last 4 or 5 games last year, the defense looked horrible. We starting off the same way we ended the season. We gave TJ all that money, and he ain't had a sack in I don't know when. So I don't know what's going over there in that camp. Everybody claim they like playing for Tomlin. Well, you say too many injuries. Okay, but again, you got 52 players. And you're supposed to have a first string and a second string. And the second string should be almost just as good as the first string. So just because the first string, I'm sorry. I'm not. I know they got a lot of injuries, but that's why you got 52 players. And the way they were supposed to be rotating linebackers anyway, they were supposed to be rotating linebackers a lot anyway. I still say it's poor conditioning. They've had poor conditioning for a couple of seasons. I'm sorry. I don't agree. I just think the guy that they had conditioning coach was there for 20 years. You can't condition the same way you did 20 years ago. And we had all in them hamstring injury. We started the same thing again. That was conditioning. So I'm just saying, I'm concerned. I don't like the body language. I don't like the energy. And I think the defensive players are frustrated with the defensive coordinator. Because for them to keep saying that they need to change the schemes or the something, that's a coaching thing. That's a coaching thing. So when your captains are frustrated with your coach, your coordinator, Pittsburgh over the Houston Texans, What week you talking about? Because they ain't playing them this week. They playing the Patriots this week. You talking about what week is that game? I don't know what week that is. Is that next week? Because that's not this week. So now we play the Vikings next week at 9:30 in the morning while I'm at church.
Oh, that's right.
On Women's Day. On Women's Day.
Yeah, that's the start of our international players, international games.
Well, but it's not even the quarterback. They're not even touching the running back, Tater Head. That's my problem. I was getting ready to say D, the quarterback, but they're not even getting to the running back. They can't even defend the line. The defensive line is just getting pushed around. And the offensive line post things, they just out there look like little rubber dolls or something. Because Broderick, he's standing there looking at the Aaron on the floor, on the field. So I don't get it. That's coaching. Because if I see you make that many plays and my quarterback getting sacked every time on your side, you need to come sit down with me. You need to come sit down with me. And if you can't do no better, it don't matter that he in there because his quarterback's still getting sacked. So put somebody else in there. Let him come out and see what it looked like from the other side. Maybe he'll start protecting Aaron. But you keep leaving him in there and Aaron keep getting sacked, he ain't going to improve because he feel like he ain't got to. Since then, if I became so, yeah, I don't know if I agree, but no, let me see. I don't know if I agree with that. Let me see. Falcons defense looked good because they didn't even score a touchdown. Rams defense looked good. Ravens defense looked good.
Chargers defense looked great.
Looked real good. So the Colts defense looked good. That was just a really good game with the Broncos.
That was good too.
Yeah. And the Eagles defense looked good. So I don't know if I agree with you on that one, Tater. I normally agree with you, but not on that one. I just know my Steelers better do better. I'm not gonna jump ship. I'll be a Steeler fan forever, but this is not one of my favorite. Tomlin was very excited preseason, and I guess that's because he saw something in Aaron that he really liked. I don't know what it was, but apparently he saw something. But anyway, what else we want to talk about? We've been up here an hour and a half. We having fun though. I ain't even sleeping. I better write that down. Y'all better write that down. I ain't sleeping.
Right, because I feel like we first.
She didn't even have to wake me up tonight.
Nah, I didn't know when I came on it was already gonna be alive and she was already talking. I was like, oh, what?
Yeah, I was already talking, man. I had to get the WNBA out the way. I was mad with Atlanta. I want to see what the post-game interview, see what Atlanta got to say about their lazy play.
Don't tell me they won.
They should have won, but they missed half of their free throws, and they only lost by 2 points. And now I'm gonna tell you, one of them challenges that they lost, I think the official cheated them because the Dream Girl did not touch that ball. She did not. And that would have given them the possession, but they could not get an inbounds pass on the last play of the game. And they had to call a timeout. First of all, why do you have one of your tallest players out there inbounding in? That's dumb from the get-go. And part of your practicing Just like football, you got a 2-minute drill. You have got to have an inbounds play that works. It got to be foolproof. It got to be. It got to be. It's got to be. There's got to be a way that you can draw up an inbounds play. I cannot believe the lack of planning or coaching involved in inbounds plays, especially for end of game situations. That just seems too easy to me. What else we want to talk about? Anything else? Y'all listen, for real, for real. Tater Head, I don't know if you follow us on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. I know you're over here on YouTube, but we still need Facebook. We would like to get monetized, but we got a long ways to go, y'all. Long way. We got a long way, baby, to get where we got to go. So we need you to follow us. Did you see how bad the coach was for Dallas and LA? Well, LA been having trouble getting a good coach since they got rid of Michael Cooper. And I'm still baffled why none of the WNBA legends are coaching in the WNBA. I got a little issue with that. Maybe they know something I don't know, but so many of them are not coaching in the WNBA. Now, for one, I know Lisa Leslie's not going to leave all them millions she's making over there in the Big Three. I understand that. And I don't know where the rest of them coaching at, but I think it should be more of them in the WNBA coaching. I'm just saying. So, anything else?
Nah, player. I think we good.
Well, I guess I will. Ward won't face the Met. Okay. I think that's it. I made my plea. We appreciate the comments. We've been getting a lot of little comments, a lot of views on she got fired. Who got fired? One tried last year. Oh, yeah, Witherspoon. You know, I'm not sure why they fired Witherspoon for real, because she went right over to the other league and started coaching. Yeah. They look better with Witherspoon than they did this year. I can tell you that. They look way better with Witherspoon than they did this year with that dude that looked like he don't know nothing about basketball. Yeah, they look better with Witherspoon. Now, I think she may have been a little bit too friendly with one or two of the players. That might have been a problem. But I think that particular player needed extra attention. And I don't know if it got misconstrued or maybe I missed something, but I thought Witherspoon was a way better coach than that guy they got in there now. He learned he don't know what he's doing. And the ladies don't like him either. They don't like him. They don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like his energy. I don't like what he say. I don't like him. At least we won games. Dallas coach looked like he's never seen the basketball either. Well, yeah, I think it's I don't know what the problem is with that, but somebody asked me today that I think the WNBA would survive.
Why wouldn't it?
Well, I think they will now because they've had quite a few games with over 18,000 attendees, and not just the Fever games, other games too. So that stadium tonight, that arena was packed tonight at Gateway for the Dream. It was packed to the brim. Seattle been packed to the brim. Chicago, a lot of them been selling out. So they may survive. They fighting for their money. And as high as the ticket prices have gotten, They should be making more money. Angel Reese remembers she got into it with Teresa Witherspoon before she got fired. I don't remember that because I know I don't remember that. But Angel Reese gonna get into it with anybody because she's from Baltimore and she got a little too much urban in her. But I don't remember. I don't recall a problem with her and Witherspoon. Witherspoon was like a mama to that girl. So if she did a little tough love with her, then that's all it was. I didn't see a problem with anything Witherspoon did with Reese. Reese needed tough love because ain't nobody put nothing on her. She need tough love. But anyway, all right, Master T, we are good.
We good. So we meet again on Sunday or Monday. Definitely Monday night after the game, but yeah, or Sunday.
Who is Monday? Oh, the Ravens and the Lions. Oh, Lord.
100%.
Jesus. Oh, we got to. Well, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a doggone minute.
Something just happened.
Offensive leaders, the number one quarterback passing yards. Don't look, take a guess.
For what, week 2 or just?
This is week 1 and 2. This is the regular season so far.
Joshua Allen. Lamar? Wait, see. Oh, I know. Daniel Jones. What the heck? I am really bad at this right now. Okay. Hold up. Wait, are we doing is it AFC or NFC team?
It's an NFC team, but this is
everybody
Russell.
Okay, I mean I can
618 total yards. He had 450 the other day.
That's the only reason why, because of week 2. Other than that,
that's okay. It's still right now. Today he is the leader. Daniel Jones is number 2.
Okay.
Justin Herbert is number 3. Jared Goff is number 4, and Dak Prescott is number 5.
Only because of that game. That's it. But I know you are so happy.
I am so happy. Now, the highest quarterback passer rating, is actually Justin Herbert, 127. Yeah, and he's completing at 72%. Jared Goff, 80%. Yeah. Now, although Russell has only completed 60%, but he got the most yards. Justin Herbert, 62. Jared Goff, 80. Matthew Stafford, 71. May, 71. Tua, 72. Kyler Murray, 70.
Okay.
Justin, Jalen Hurts, 75. All right. Okay, I can get with that.
She can get with that.
I can get with that. And rushing is Jonathan Taylor, 236. How you say his name? Edame?
Ibuku?
No.
Who?
From Jacksonville. Etienne. I never can say his name right.
Yeah.
It's 214. Derrick Henry, 192. Cook, 176. And Bijan, 167. All right. Well, and Myles Garrett leading in sacks. Him and Landry are tied. And Granderson from New Orleans all tied at 3.5. All right. So that's it. We have had fun. We appreciate all of the chatter with us, Taterhead and Deb and whoever else was up here. But look at the list and look how far Aaron Rodgers. Look, I can't even find Aaron Rodgers on the list, Taterhead. He ain't even on the list. I ain't even look. He way down there somewhere at the bottom. Is he last?
Well, I for sure have done. Did we not do our fan? We did not do NFL rankings.
No.
Power rankings for a week.
Oh, Aaron is 14. Okay.
All right, everybody. According to NFL, the power rankings, NFL.com.
Well, I just said Jonathan Taylor running backs.
No, I'm talking about the power rankings for all 32 teams. We haven't. Starting NFL Network says it is the Eagles, Bills, Ravens, Packers. What the F? I'm sorry. The Bucks. What? Oh, hold up. Sorry. Pause. Lions. Tigers and Bears.
What?
Lions, Rams, Commanders, Chargers, Broncos. That is the top 10. Number 11 starts with the Chiefs. Colts, 49ers, Seahawks, Falcons. Why are y'all giving us so low? Bengals, Texans, Cardinals, Vikings, Steelers rounding out at number 20. 21 starts with Cowboys, Bears, Jaguars, Raiders, Patriots, Titans, Giants, Jets, Panthers, them 8, and Browns and the Dolphins round off at number 32.
Who? Number 32?
The Dolphins. I feel like some of these teams need to be this.
I don't like that power ranking.
I don't like this power ranking either.
At all. And who did that power ranking?
It's on NFL.
I don't like that.
I don't like that at all. Let me see what ESPN power rankings are because they change it.
Yeah, I don't like that power ranking. That was over. NFL power ranking.
Let's go. Here we go. ESPN.
NFL power ranking.
ESPN has it as Bills, number 1. 2 is the Eagles. 3, Packers. 4, Ravens. 5, Lions. 6, Rams. 7, Chargers. 8, Chiefs.
Back up. Say it again.
Number Bills. Eagles.
The Bills.
Yeah. The ESPN.
Okay, go ahead.
Bills number 1. Eagles. Packers. Ravens. Lions. Rams. Chargers. They still believe in the Chiefs because they are number 8. Commanders. Bucks. 49ers. Bengals. Broncos. Colts. Falcons. We're at 15 now. 16 is Texans, Cardinals, Seahawks, Cowboys, Vikings. That rounds off at number 20. 21.
I agree with Taterhead.
What do you say?
Chargers should be number 3.
Yeah. 21 is Steelers, Raiders, Jags, Patriots, Jets, Bears, Titans, Dolphins, Giants, Browns, Panthers, and the Saints. Do I agree with
I like the ending of that one better. The Chargers should be higher. And out of respect for the fact that the Eagles are the champions and still have not lost, they should be number 1. The fact that they are the Super Bowl champions and still have not lost the game, they should be ranked number 1. I think it's disrespectful that they are not ranked number 1.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have a problem with the Bills being number 2, but the Eagles have not lost, and they're the champs, so they have earned to be number 1 until they get beat.
Really, Taterhead, you really think the Saints look better than the Giants?
No.
No.
No, Tatum.
Not
What you
it.
drinking? What you drinking? Potato juice? No. I don't agree with you on that one now.
Nah.
No.
I can't.
The Saints should not be ahead of nobody right now.
Not at all. I mean, on ESPN, they are the last team, the bottom of the barrel. On NFL, I switched that up. Yeah, on the NFL, I think they're like 28 or something. But yeah, absolutely not. No.
No, because let me look at something right quick. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me check something. I want to check something real quick since we're talking about teams. Let me go here right quick. Okay. Now, total yards per game. The Indianapolis Colts, number 1. The Bills, the Bills are number 2. Dallas, number 3. Jags, number 4. Detroit, 5. Giants, 6. Rams, 7. Then the 49ers, then the Chargers, then the Falcons, and then the Ravens and Green Bay. But let me go to my favorite category. Yards allowed, defense. Once again, them Browns is hanging in there. Atlanta, number 2. Only, okay. Packers, number 3. Rams, number 4. Colts, number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Then the 49ers, then the Chargers, and then the Eagles. So, because Cleveland is only allowed 146 yards per game. I think that makes sure I'm in the right. Yep, per game. Buffalo. They had that one bad game. Who else? Post Steelers.
But that they see, okay, Taylor, I have to disagree with you on this one too, because the Panthers, you're Cardinals fan, you saw that they came back on that. They still play better than the Saints, so I still have to say it, even though I know you're probably like, oh, I'm a Falcons fan, so I'm always going to say everything that's hating on the Saints, which is not always true. There are times that it's true, but this time is not. Like, the Panthers, they're pretty decent right now. Like, I feel like they're not getting credit either for what it is, and the Saints haven't won a game yet, so.
Mm-hmm.
And they wasn't gonna beat the Cardinals, and they played. No. I forgot who they played week 1, and I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
Who was that? Who you asked about?
The Saints. I know they didn't play. They didn't play anybody that I thought that they would actually beat. So
week 1, the Saints played the Cardinals.
Well, then Taylor had look at you. They played 2 different. They played. You got the Saints. You saw the Saints play you guys, and you saw the Panthers play you guys. And they definitely, I feel like the game was way more competitive with the Panthers because they came back and almost won. So
they scored 21 points against the 49ers, and the Cardinals, they beat them Panthers 27-22. That was a good game, but Panthers, they are bad. They would be in last place if the Saints would.
That's why I said that's not true.
No, that's not true. Because they almost beat that game.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. They look way better than we thought, as well as the Jags did. The Bears look pitiful. Titans look rough. Steelers look rough.
practice squad.
Chiefs look bad. The Chiefs look bad.
Turns them out amazing too.
They give the NFL what?
What?
The Carolina Panthers only benefit. They give the
NFL. They
give every good practice squad player that turns out amazing to Pittsburgh.
Don't do her team, boo.
Well, I don't know. Pittsburgh taking a whole bunch of junk. We went out and got some folk, but I don't know. They ain't looking like nothing right now. So anyway,
that's it.
That's it. Taterhead, we going to bed. We thank you though. Appreciate you, Taterhead. Thank you. Thank you. You gonna get? We're gonna see if you ain't get. Did you get a thing for a super fan or a top fan badge or something?
I think he does have it because somehow when I was on a YouTube thing looking for something and I could see like his little comment thingy. He's part of. He has
you should be our top fan, Taterhead.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we got him from Carolina practice squad. He was all right. He was good. He was good. All right, we going to bed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we ready? We ready to log off, or you got some more you want to say?
Nope. Oh, y'all.
All right.
Outside. Good night.